We can't be afraid to say, so tell me more. Why do you think the way you think? And tell me more about that. Yet we are, because sometimes we're afraid that we're going to learn something and someone disagrees with us or thinks in a different way. But that is the point of connection. Which brings me to my last point. Curiosity sparks connection. We need that fearless curiosity because then that connection then sparks the change. And then the change sparks social impact. So we tend to surround ourselves with people who think the same way we do. And that's getting us nowhere. It stifles innovation. Yet if we start to get to know each other and we connect with each other, those things can change. We can learn about each other on so many different levels. Yet, only 39% of those 10th graders actually feel like they belong in school. And see, without connection, learning becomes hollow. So if you're not connecting, you're not learning. I want you to remember that learning is a team sport. So even if you are sitting reading a book all alone, you're still in a team sport because you're connecting with that author. Even if you are ranting and raving with that author, you are still connecting. See, we have to look at multiple perspectives, much like at the dining room table when my father would say one thing and I would listen to him, I'd listen to his perspective, and I had to gather my thoughts and prepare to be the brat that I know he knew I was, and secretly I know he's proud of. But I had to gather my thoughts, I had to put my thoughts together so that I could then create my plan of what I was going to say. Because learning is a team sport. And because of that connection, we could then talk about the deeper thinking and the fearless curiosity that comes along with it. So what does that mean? That might mean you need to be maybe a little vulnerable. Maybe you need to embrace the chaos because learning can be messy.